Hey guys, welcome back. This is Naresh. So in the last video, we have seen how to do a performance testing on the SOAP API. Now let's assume that we have a requirement that we want to have an HTML report while we are running our SOAP API project or any project which is in JMeter. So how do we do that? So if you want to have the HTML report through the command prompt, there is an option to do that in the command prompt. So for that, what we need to do, I have already saved this file with the name of soap rest with report.jmx. You can save it with any name. All right. And I am just exiting this JMeter. Okay. Now what I need to do, I need to go to the place where my JMeter is. So my JMeter is in this JMeter 5.0, and in this I need to go to bin, and if you see here there is a jmeter.bat file, right? So jmeter.bat file, right? So if you want to run the jmeter from the command prompt, you just need to go to command prompt and you need to type, see if you see that I am in the same directory, I'm in the bin directory. Okay, so I have already explained it once is one of my video. If you will see into the playlist of JMeter, there is a fifth chapter where I have told you how to run the JMeter script from the command prompt. So now I will do the same. I will type JMeter, and then because it's a command prompt, I have to do -n because I don't want to start in GUI mode. Otherwise, it will start in GUI mode. Okay, I want to do -n, and then I need to give my test plan name. So I will give -t and then the test plan name. Okay, so if I go to the bin folder, I have saved my test plan name into the same folder. Let me just sort on the basis of type. It should be one second, it's a gmx file. So this is my test plan name. So I will do a shift and right click. I will click on copy as path, which will take the entire path of this file. If you want, you can just copy from the above bar also. Okay, so you just need to do a right click, it will get pasted. So it is jmeter -n -t and test plan name. So here I am telling the jmeter that it has to run this test plan. Okay, and after that, what I want that I want to keep the logs. Okay, so I will do -l and I will give the path of the log file. Okay, so what I will do, instead of directly storing it into a bin folder, I will give here path something like logs. Okay, so under the logs folder, I want to name file name as wait, let me just, I have done the right click again. Okay, -l, and then I will just paste it, and then I will keep name as logs folder, and here I would be keeping as logs1 dot csv. I want to keep in CSV format. All right, once it is done, what I need to do, I have to give space again, and I need to type -e. That is mean I want to print the HTML report also, and then -o. That's mean I want my HTML report into this folder, and I want to give a folder name. Then again, I will do a right click. Okay, and like the one we have, the first one was under the logs folder. I will keep the same report into the logs folder. I can keep it into a different folder also as per my need, but right now I am just keeping it into the logs folder, and here I can give the name as report1.html, or maybe I can even remove this all. It will automatically give the name. Okay, that's it. And I just have to make sure that I have a logs folder into this bin folder. Okay, because I've given bin logs. And after that, the important thing to remember is my -e and -o. Okay, so that I can get an HTML report, and -l to give the logs somewhere. So I'm giving the logs in CSV file. So basically what will happen that this will run the JMeter test plan, and first it will store the logs, and from this log this HTML report is prepared. Okay, so let me see if I have a logs folder. Okay, I have a logs folder already, right? logs. Okay, so I think this will work for us. Okay, so that is fine. So let's try to run it. So it seems it is running the program, and it will create logs, and it is creating an HTML report. Okay, so I think this is done now. Let's try to see it. So in the logs, you will see that logs.csv is one of the file which it has created. Okay, and it should have created the HTML file also. Let me open this log.csv file, logs1.csv. Yeah, that is correct. Okay, and in the meanwhile, I have already clicked on that. Let me go to the logs folder and let me refresh. So here, the it should be also in the logs. Okay. All right, see, the logs has been printed into this file. Okay, so the logs has been printed. Now I'm just wondering why it has not given the HTML report. Let me see. Okay, so maybe let me just try to change the path. There is a folder called HTML report, or maybe I will create a new folder here. Let's call it as HTML. Let me give into that. Okay. All right, so I will use the same command which I have used before, and instead of logs, I will give HTML. HTML. Okay, let's see now. Okay, so I need to close this. All right, and let me remove this file also, just to make sure everything is going okay. And all right, let's see. So this time I have run the file name again. I have just changed the folder name. I have given the HTML folder, and the first one is the log folder for the logs file. Okay, so seems it has run now. Now let's see. Okay, so I have got the logs1.csv file. Let's see if I get anything into the HTML. So see, under the HTML also I got the index.html. So just do a right click, or maybe just open in any of the browser. So I'm opening it with Chrome. And if the index.html open, you will see the beautiful report which has come up. You can see all the detail. You can see the app text. So app text is nothing but a standard, which is a standard for the performance testing. Okay, the threshold limit is 500 milliseconds, and the frustration threshold is 1 second 500 milliseconds. On the basis of that, it is decided that my all the tests are okay or not. Okay, and you will see a summary also here that there were 10 requests has been made, and these are the different timings and throughput of those 10 requests. So you will see that the beautiful reports has been created through JMeter by using a command prompt. Okay, so you just need to remember is you have to give this command, which is this one. So you have to type JMeter, then -n for non-GUI mode, -t for test plan name. You have to give the path of your test plan, then -l, then give a path of your log file, and you have to give a log file name, then -e for the HTML report, and -o for the folder path where they have to put the HTML report. So I have given here till the HTML folder. You can keep any folder name here. I have just given the HTML folder here. All right, so that's it. This is the way you can create the HTML report through the command prompt in JMeter. All right, so thank you for watching and have a great day.